Hi guys, my name is Kat and today I will be filming my March wrap-up and my April TBR. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my March TBR, but I had quite a few books planned to read in March. I read two, and one of them was not even on my TBR, so that's pretty bad. So hopefully I will get back into the swing of things and will not be slumping in April. I hope. That would be fantastic. So let's just get into this. My first book I read in March, and the only book that I actually read in March, was Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I'm not going to go into like a whole synopsis of this because I'm just going to go ahead and assume you know what Twilight is about. Now, this is the first time I have ever read Twilight, and I don't understand why people hate it so much because it's really not bad. It's not bad at all. I gave this like a 4.5 stars. I knocked off 0.5 stars because every once in a while it's like ridiculously cheesy, like, oh my god, can you not? But there is one line, my favorite part of the entire book, when Bella and Edward are talking, and they are talking about how Edward dazzles people because he's so charming and attractive. And this is before they knew he was a vampire, or she knew he was a vampire. And I'm like, of course you dazzle people, my friend, you're a sparkly vampire. And oh, it was so funny. And it cracked me up so much. Oh my god. But yeah, if you are one of the people who are convinced you hate Twilight but have never actually tried to read it, just read it. Just give it a try because it's honestly pretty good. So yes, Twilight. The next book I read, or rather listened to, was Ferris by Marissa Meyer, which I listened to on my Kindle, but I don't really need to hold that up. Which, if you don't know what Ferris is, it's book 3.5 in the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer. Read both of the books I read this month both of the authors have the last name Meyer, I'm realizing. But Ferris is just a kind of prequel kind of thing, which goes into Queen Lavanna, who is the villain, goes into her story. Oh my god, she is whacked out, like, wow. Like, I totally understand her way more, but holy damn, is she insane. She's absolutely crazy and demented, and I don't understand how someone functions like that. How do you do it, Lavanna? Because you are a demented person, my friend, alright? It was weird. Anyways, technically, Ferris did complete one of my book challenges, my book jar challenges from last month, which was read a 2015 debut novel. So I'm going to count that as checking off. I didn't complete the other one, which I'll talk about later, but I did still draw a new jar challenge. I'm probably confusing the shit out of you guys, and I'm sorry, but I did choose a new jar challenge, so again, I have 2 challenges to complete this month, but whatever. I have 5 books actually planned that are like top priority books, but the books that you saw in last month's TBR that weren't in the wrap-up I'm still planning on reading them. They're just not as high up on my priority list as these 5 are right now, but I do hope to finish some more of those as well. Anyways, moving on. The challenge I picked from my jar was read a book that everyone has read but you. So the book that I chose to read this month for a book that everyone has read but you is, I can't pick it up, Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I've owned this book in all of its hideousness. Oh, this is a bad cover. For a really long time. I think I hauled this back in like August, July, sometime back last summer. I've had it for quite some time and I still haven't read it, and I know everyone loves it, and this whole series is out, plus this whole 6-book spin-off series is now all completed. So I think it's time for me to get into the Vampire Academy world, and hopefully I can get this done. The jar challenge that I pulled last month but did not complete was read a book that you have not finished, or that you picked up and started but put down and never finished, or DNF'd, and that again is Princess in Waiting by Meg Cabot. I've been like 60 something pages into this book since last May. Oh my god, I'm 66 pages into it. I've been like 66 pages. I read like a chapter of this month, if that. So I'm just so determined. This book is going to be in every single TBR until I finish it, because I don't know why I can't like bring myself to finish it. Like, I love this series, I really do, and I just don't know why. I just haven't been in the mood to read this. I just don't know, but I need to read this and finish it, and then I need to finish all of the other ones before the next book comes out. You guys, I can't, the stress is real, alright? The stress is real. Moving on to the 3 books that aren't part of any jar challenge. They're just books I want to read, which are all 2015 debut novels, I'm realizing, which I think is really funny. But the first book is The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord. I've read the first chapter of this book. I read it this afternoon, and I'm already really liking it. I love Emery Lord's writing. I don't really know what this is about. I don't really know what Vampire Academy is about either, so I can't really give you synopses. This book, I'm gonna try. This book is about a girl named Paige whose boyfriend died. He drowned like a year prior to when this book takes place, and she's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. She's kind of been like not involved in any of her activities or anything anymore. She's kind of like shut herself off a little bit from everything. So basically, going into her junior year of high school, she comes up with a plan on how to get back into the world. And her plan is to date a boy, attend parties, join a club, or like a high school club, travel, and swim, which she's now terrified of since her boyfriend drowned. So I'm already really excited to read this. I've actually met Emery Lord because she lives very close to where I do, and she was at a book convention I went to last year, and I talked to her for a really long time, and she's such a sweet, genuine person, and I just knew I bought this the day it came out, which was like yesterday, because I just love Emery Lord so much, and I just really wanted to support her and get and read her book. So I'm already reading it, and I'm already really liking it, so I highly recommend this. Please check out Emery Lord. She's phenomenal. The next book I'm reading for a read-along, and that is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. If you don't know, Elizabeth Olsen, I think that is her name. I think it's also her YouTube channel. I'm not positive. She does a read-along on Goodreads every month. Last month they did Kiss of Deception and Clockwork Angel, which I did not take part in, and then the month before we did Shatter Me, which I did take part in, and it's so much fun. There's no live show or anything. It's really kind of casual. You just, we read a book every month and discuss it with everyone else, and Elizabeth does it, and she hosts it, and it's so great. So I'll link the Goodreads page down below if you're interested. But this month we're reading Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which I'm so excited about because I really, really want to read this, and it's just beautiful. Can we just, the beauty. So this book is a fantasy book about, I don't really know how to describe it. In their social system, in their world, you have Silverbloods, who are like the queens and high up in the anarchy, and all the Silverbloods have some kind of special power. And then you have the Redbloods, and the Redbloods are kind of your peasants who kind of do all the jobs that the Silverbloods don't want to do. And this book follows a girl whose name I don't know, but she is a Redblood who finds out that she has a special power, even though Redbloods aren't supposed to have special powers. So that just kind of, so much stuff happens, I'm assuming. I don't know, I haven't read it yet, but I am really looking forward to picking this up and reading it this month, hopefully. And the last book I have planned for sure to read is All the Right Places by Jennifer Niven. I've already started reading this. I've read it, like half of it this month, or in March. So I just want to finish this book this month. I'm really enjoying it. I don't know why it's taking me so long to read. I really can't give a great synopsis of it, but I can tell you it's a really nice story so far. It follows a boy named Finch and a girl named Violet. And it really, a lot of people say if you're a fan of John Green and Rainbow Rowell, you'll really like this. I agree 100%. It kind of, a lot of people are saying if you mix Eleanor and Park and The Fault in Our Stars, you get this. I'm gonna say if you mix The Fault in Our Stars and Looking for Alaska, reminds me of this a lot. Yeah, but I can kind of see the Eleanor and Park elements in it. But yeah, those are all of the books I'm planning on reading this month, plus some of the other ones that were in my TBR last month that I didn't get to. If I have time this month, hopefully I'll be out of my little slump thing I was in March and get this shit done. Anyways, let me know what you guys are reading this month down below. Let me know if you've read any of the books that are on my TBR and you think I should get to them really quickly, read them first. Just, yeah, so many things to let me know in the comments below, so make sure to comment. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified when I make a new video. That would be really cool, and I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this so very much, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.